Welcome to Unleashed at Work and Home, the show dedicated to helping veterinarians, vet techs, dog trainers, shelter and rescue workers, pet sitters, and all the other animal-crazy pet professionals manage their stress and find more joy. I'm your host, Colleen Pilar, and I'm thrilled you're here with us today. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on your favorite app so that you won't miss a single episode. This episode is brought to you by our free community, the Circle of Resilient and Thriving Pet Professionals. If you like the ideas shared here, then you're invited to continue the conversation with other lifelong learners in the community. You can find out more at colleenpilar.com/community. It's the perfect place for you to learn cool stuff, feel good, and take action to create the life you love. Come join us. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you experience peace. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you experience peace. I was driving down the road on my way to the chiropractor doing loving kindness meditation. I felt like a fairy godmother. I was blessing the oncoming traffic as it was coming toward me. As a car would drive by, I'd send them a wish. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you experience peace. Now, I didn't have a lovely little pink dress and a magic wand, but it felt like that. In that moment, it was making me feel sort of silly and joyful and giddy. And that is one of the effects of loving kindness meditation. Loving kindness meditation is a form of meditation that is just simply expressing goodwill, kindness, and warmth toward others. It sounds very simple and simplistic, but it's actually one of the most studied and most beneficial tools in a positive psychology toolbox. There's all sorts of research behind the benefits of loving kindness meditation, and I'll link to some of that in the show notes, but for now I just want to talk about them. So loving kindness meditation is just simply a practice in which you are expressing these thoughts toward another. It can be entirely in your head. It can be silent, but it is you thinking and feeling is a big part of it because our bodies, our way of moving through the world and how we feel inside affects everything. So when you're thinking and feeling these thoughts, it has an effect on many things. So one of the things that's not surprising that it would have an effect on is your own mood. But you might be surprised at how much of an effect it has. Studies have shown that loving kindness meditation increases a person's sense of love, joy, contentment, gratitude, pride, hope, interest, amusement, and awe. Well, it certainly heightened my amusement. I was cracking myself up driving down the road on my way to the chiropractor. But think about it for a minute. If you could do something that improved your sense of love, it gave you more joy, you had greater contentment, you felt more gratitude, you felt more pride, you experienced more hope. You found yourself more interested. You were more easily amused. And you had more moments of jaw-dropping awe. Wouldn't you be up for that? I sure would. So loving kindness meditation is a simple way to do that. And here, let me just explain the concept a little bit more fully. There are all sorts of forms of meditation. There are so many different forms of meditation. And one of the most common responses people have when they talk about meditating is, well, I can't clear my mind and I'm just not patient enough for meditation. Meditation doesn't work for me. There are different forms. You don't have to just sit silently, focused on your breath. You could do something like this, where you are thinking a thought such as, may you be safe, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you experience peace. And you can direct that toward one individual. You can send it toward someone you love dearly. You can send it to someone you know is struggling. You can send it to yourself. You can send it to a group, to everyone who shares an interest with you. You can send it to a group, to everyone who doesn't share an interest with you, people who have a differing view. You can send it to all people all over. And the benefits, again, with these emotions, as the positive emotions come up, what they've found is that this has some changes both internally and externally. So internally, loving kindness has been shown to decrease migraines and chronic pain. And as someone who has migraines and has chronic inflammation, that sounds good to me. It's also associated with increased empathy and emotional processing in the brain. It starts rewiring your brain and has been shown to make you more helpful. So this is an external behavior as a result of your internal thoughts. Increasing your compassion, your empathy, decreasing your bias toward others, and increasing social connection. So this is just you perhaps driving along in your car on the way to the chiropractor, randomly blessing strangers who will never meet you or know that you did it. And it's increasing these things. It's decreasing my bias toward others. It's increasing my social connection. It's making me a more helpful person. It's increasing my compassion and my empathy. Well, that's a win. That's easy enough, isn't it? But here's something that seems particularly important to a lot of the people that I coach. People who have done loving kindness meditation consistently are also much kinder to themselves. They're less self-critical. They experience less self-criticism and fewer depressive symptoms. Oh dear, I'm having trouble speaking today. So by increasing their self-compassion and their positive emotions, they're able to show up as themselves in their lives in ways that they aren't when they feel worse. And I think a lot of pet professionals have really struggled with stress and all of the changes and challenges that 2020 has brought. And one of the biggest challenges many of them face is that negative voice in their head is being cranky at them for things that they've done or not done during this stressful time. So if you were able to send yourself a little loving kindness or even send it to others, you'll get the benefit of it. You will find that you feel better about yourself. And a particular magic of this little meditation mantra, so to speak, is that it's effective even in small doses. So even just one little loving kindness thought to a person you pass by when you're out for a walk with your dog will benefit you. But it also, when used consistently, has long-term impact. So when people have done, say 4 weeks of loving kindness meditation, you can see and measure an impact 3 months later or even longer. So these shifts of how a person is feeling physically in terms of chronic pain and migraines and body stress response, how they're feeling emotionally in terms of positive and negative emotions, a significant increase in positive emotions, how they're behaving socially, they're being more social, more helpful, more likely to be empathetic and connected to other people, the pro-social behavior, the tend and befriend behavior, and they're being kinder to themselves. That's a win. It's a win in my book. So what I would ask you to think about is whether or not you could adopt a loving kindness meditation or something similar for yourself to use. The 4 basic pieces the way I was taught, and you will read them different ways in different in different areas, but the 4 I was taught are: may you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you experience peace. So while I wrap this up today and get ready to get back in my car to run another errand, I'm going to make you the first beneficiary of today's little loving kindness message. And I'm saying this very clearly and distinctly to you. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you experience peace. Thanks for listening to Unleashed at Work and Home. I invite you to come learn more at colleenpilar.com/community, where you can be steady, be strong, and be long.